Hello friends, welcome to Free Advice with Brian Goodman. Today we're going to be talking about how to amass money. I know a lot of you have watched a few of these videos and you're saying, well, you're talking about big money here. How am I supposed to get this money? Well, that's what this video is here to help you out with. We're going to talk about ways that you can cut corners, ways you can save money, and ways you can, basically work toward the plan. So first thing you can do is get a roommate. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I don't want a roommate. I'm an asshole. I don't want to live with other people. I want to do things my way. Well, who's the bigger asshole? All right, the guy who has no fucking money and has to go do, things that he doesn't want to do and work jobs he doesn't want to work, or the guy who just sucks it up for a couple of years and lives with somebody he doesn't like. You split everything down the middle. You have way more money to save at the end of the day. Roommate, not such a bad deal. Second thing, you can stop paying your credit cards. It's pretty much that simple. 3 states, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Texas, they really can't do anything if you stop paying your credit cards. They can sue you, but they can't actually garnish your wages or seize your assets or whatever. So really them suing you doesn't mean much of anything at all. You can basically look at your credit cards and you can run up as much as you can possibly run up, till you hit your limit, and then you just don't pay them anymore. And they can't really do anything. Now sure, your credit score's in the toilet, but we're going to talk about that later. You don't need a credit score. You shouldn't be living on credit at all. You should be cash only. So that's one way to save money. So for instance, if you've got a credit card and you've got a $5,000 limit, or you've got 3 credit cards and put together they're $5,000, you have $5,000 essentially that you don't ever have to pay back. You could steal. That's right, good old-fashioned theft. But you don't want to do things that are going to land you in jail. You don't want to do anything big or anything obvious or anything where you're ripping somebody off for thousands of dollars, because then it's going to cost you money to either get out of jail when you get arrested, or you have to serve time in prison, or you're going to have something on your record and you're not going to be able to get a job to make money in the first place. What I'm talking about is low-level theft, the kind that you probably won't really get in any kind of trouble with if you get caught. You probably won't get caught in the first place. For instance, if you go to like Walmart, grocery stores, Target, wherever, they always have things outside, especially in the summertime. They just have shit stacked up outside, birdhouses or peat moss or firewood, stuff like that. Or a lot of times it's food, a lot of times it's produce. All right, you can go there, you can walk by, you can fill your arms with that stuff and just keep on walking. That's a meal. You grab a watermelon and a cantaloupe or something like that. Just keep on walking, take it home. You can eat for the day. You just ate for free. You just saved yourself $10, $15. All right, if there's firewood, you can basically hit up 10, 15 of those places over the course of a day. You just walk by, just grab the firewood, take it, just keep on walking. They don't have staff out there. Nobody's going to notice. Nobody's going to be able to do anything. And by the time they realize what you did, you'll be gone. You do that, you sell that firewood. People pay for fire. They're selling the firewood for what, $7, $8, $9? You sell the firewood for $5 and you just made a ton of money. Another good way to steal is self-checkouts. So you have to watch. When you go in there, you want to look around. You want to look toward the ceiling, or you want to look around to see if there's cameras. If there's not cameras, then basically get you a bunch of bananas. And you take the bananas and then you go get meat, like the higher priced meat, or you go get stuff like, mainly it works with like higher priced meat, like higher priced steaks and stuff like that. You put that on the scale, you put the bananas on that, on top of the meat, you put it all on the scale, and then you hit the button for bananas, because bananas are really cheap. So you basically, it weighs it like it's bananas and you pay that. You want to do this probably around 3, maybe 4 in the morning when there's only one guy there working and he doesn't care. As long as there's not cameras, you're probably good to go. And even if you do get caught, you just say, oh, my mistake, I'm tired, I didn't mean to do that, it is what it is. Online piracy, a fantastic way to save money. You can go online and you can find all kinds of tutorials on how to do this. You've got stuff like BitTorrent, you can get private VPNs, you can get all kinds of stuff. I won't go through everything here because there's simply too many ways to do it. You're still going to want to entertain yourself, and that's fine. Just don't pay for it. Don't ever carry a debit card around anywhere. A debit card is the worst possible thing you can have in your wallet. You should really be working toward a cash-only existence, okay? But if you still have your debit card, you should never leave your house with it. Take out the amount of cash that you need to spend over the course of the week, carry that and only that. When you're out of that money, you're out of cash for the week. You have to wait till next week. On top of that, a lot of these banks charge you money just to have a debit card. That is bullshit. You should find out. Some of these are charging as much as $5, $6, $7 a month just for the privilege of having a debit card. you should take that debit card back to the bank and flick it in somebody's face. Every single checking slash debit slash whatever should be free, and if you have to pay money for it, it's garbage, and go pull your money out and take it someplace else, because someplace will have that stuff set up for free.